Hi, I'm Jasmine, Rayner. I feel, especially in our generation, if you don't have good social media, then you almost feel like not relevant. Like, I'm quite confident and I'd be like, yeah, I am, but it doesn't matter like who you are. Like, if you haven't got social media, you don't feel like you are anyone. I wouldn't say I'm fake on it at all, but you don't see me having a breakout one week. You don't see when I've had a Barney with, my boyfriend. You don't see that day I've been poorly and only sat in my pyjamas all day. Like the day I've decided to not tan and not wear makeup to uni, like I wouldn't post that. So I wouldn't say it's the realest. I wouldn't say it's completely fake, but I wouldn't say it's completely honest either. I think it's that side that you don't want people to see. It's that, like, they're my own insecurities. I wouldn't feel weak for it, but I wouldn't want people to, not that anyone would probably bat an eyelid to it, but I'd be like, oh no, I don't need her to see my breakout that day, or oh god, that person from uni, or who I know's, like standing all the time, like I don't need her seeing me like that. So I don't think I would. I suppose there's like a natural pressure for everyone that if you don't post, you don't feel like relevant. Like you've got to be like, oh, like people need, I'm still here in case, I don't know, you came up in someone's conversation and then like, oh yeah, did you see what she posted? See that dress you wore, wasn't that nice? Better ask her. Otherwise you almost feel like you're going to be forgotten about. If I post it on Instagram, I'll make sure I've put a snap on, or an Instagram story, or like something, like I've tweeted about it. So I suppose, yeah, like even if you think you don't, like you do it. Like I do it. I probably don't even think I do. It's like a subconscious thing. But yeah, I definitely would say that's the truth. You don't want people to see the negative side of you. Like it brings out your own insecurities. I suppose sometimes when if I look at my own Instagram, I think, oh, like they are all the good memories I've had, and they're nice reminders. And if I was to post that time that I'd had an argument with my sister, like you don't want a reminder of that, and you don't want other people to know that that is your life, which is weird because you all have it, but it's not something that you want other people seeing. Because you're constantly comparing to other people. I so many times look at, like these unreal models, Russian models, or like famous girls or whatever, and think, oh, look at them, look how skinny they are, and how nice is their skin, and look at their hair, and they always get their makeup done. And like, the reality of us having that is not at all. Why would me from York St John have a makeup artist around every day? Like, and it does make you, even though like I know that's not real, and I know they've probably got all these apps and these people hand and foot waiting on them, I'll still look and think, oh, I hate my body, and I hate my skin, and I hate my hair, like, and it's horrible, and it does affect you. And like, even though I'm so confident and I don't care what she thinks, I probably do, and that, for me, that does affect me, not hugely, but enough that I tried to avoid looking at them, because I know I'll go, you hear of all these girls that are making themselves ill, or all these like campaigns that are coming up to stop things like Instagram, because you're going to make yourself, not only physically but mentally, you can really like hurt yourself because you're just constantly comparing, and it's horrible, and it is a massive power that should stop, but it won't. It's to you. Everyone's trying to conform to it, so it's not going to happen unless one day it was to just absolutely shut down. It'd be nice to see that it's a reminder that not everyone is, we're not these robots. We ain't got these perfect lives, or everyone hasn't got these perfect lives. But unless you do have someone big, like someone who's got a huge Instagram following, to show that they do have that real side, it's not going to happen. Because why would I next week post a picture of me in my pyjamas? Who's going to like that? Who's going to care? No one. Maybe my mum. But that's it, But if like someone like Kim Kardashian did it, Mrs. Hinch, someone who's got this massive Instagram following there, then it's not going to happen. It would be nice, because I think it would take that massive pressure off you, but until that day, like, no one's going to, are they? Oh yeah, it was a picture of me and two of my friends at the time, and the caption was something like, it was two little Polaroid pictures of the night before, and it was, oh, I didn't end up like this in the morning. And it was in a little glass of like Prosecco, and I thought, well, yeah, it didn't end up like this in the morning because last night we had a massive argument. But people don't know that, I'm playing on the fact that we were just drunk, we didn't care, but we weren't. We had a huge argument. It was horrible. It was a horrible night out. But people don't need to know that. Instagram didn't need to know that. So that was, we were fine, within a few days, but Instagram don't need to know that. I think especially with Instagram, if you don't have an Instagram, like, I don't want to say who are you, because that's a bit dramatic, but like, if you want to be relevant now, if you want to be, maybe not known necessarily, but if you want people to know what you're doing, if you want to seem like you've got an exciting life, like if you don't use Instagram or Snapchat or whatever, like, you're not, you know, like, you need it to almost fit in. And it's all well and good, you know, confident people, you know, say, oh, you don't need it, but you do. It's almost like a subconscious as well, and I think until you admit it, like, you won't see that you do it, but everyone does. Everyone does. You're always going to compare yourself in any sort of situation. You know, you might go to a party and be like, shoot, that's a bit nicer than me, but there's that massive, like, weight being lifted off your shoulders because you're not constantly sat there going, well, she's got bare feet with me on this, she looks a bit skinnier, you know, her hair looks a bit nicer than mine. So it would take this massive pressure off, and I think that, even just for a week, that'd probably be quite nice. But, and, you know, it's not going to happen, is it? But it would be. I do like it. I think, like, I like having a nosy on other people's profiles and stuff, you know, it's good, and it's nice that it's good, I mean, you can keep in contact with family that you don't, you know, I can post a picture and my relative from Spain could see, you know, and like, if things like that is good for, but it's gone way beyond that now. So I do like using it, but maybe there are a lot of negatives to, you know, one positive, so it's kind of like that really, isn't it? Maybe just write to Instagram, get them to turn it off for a week or something.